right, my friends, so what we're going to do in this video is learn about something called the Big Number Calculator. It's one of my favorite websites online for dealing with these crazy numbers that we end up getting with these kinds of problems that we're going to be doing over the next couple of days. So the first one, actually, we can actually look at how to do it with this 52 factorial. This is actually kind of fun. 52 factorial, which we did in class, and we Googled, and we got the scientific notation, which is this 8.1 times 10 to the 67th. So what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to pull over Google window and Google Big Number Calculator. And it's calculator.net. And this thing is really cool. It doesn't look like much. It doesn't look like much, but it's got quite, well, we're going to take a look right now. It's got two places to put input values. And then it allows you to do all these cool operations down here. Now, we're not going to use most of these in this class, but one of them we are going to use, you can see right here, it says x factorial. So you can put in a number like 52 and then hit x factorial, and it'll take the factorial of 52, and it's going to give you that number right there. Now, that is the same thing that you saw back here in the homework, 8.1 times 10 to the 67th. But back over here, instead of having it be scientific notation, it actually takes the decimal, which would be right in here, and moves it 67 places to the right. So that's really, really, really cool. All right, now, you can do other math with it too. And the math that I want to look at now in your homework is this second one right here, where it says, Google the age of the universe. What is it to the nearest billion years? I got 14 billion years. 13.8, I think, is the number I got. Let's just call it 14. That way we're all using the same number. So that's 14 billion years. Convert that time in number 1 to days by multiplying it by 365.24. Okay, so now the Big Number Calculator can help again here because you can put the number 14 billion. Now, you can't type the word billion, but you can put all the zeros, right? 14,000, million, billion. And then down here, you can put 365.24. Now, you've got two numbers now, x and y, and what you want to do is you want to multiply them. And that, my dear friends, is what that's going to equal. It's going to equal 5,113,360,000,000. What do we get? Days. So that's that right there. Now, to keep going in this homework, as you look at each successive question, it's going to tell you to convert that last number you got to hours by multiplying it by 24. So then you can just take this number, copy it. Whoops, just copy that number though. Drop it in here, and then multiply it by 24, and that'll give you the hours. So you don't have to use scientific notation. If you were to actually do all these in Google, it's going to continually give you this weird notation. For example, here, we'll just open up another Google window here. When you do 52 factorial in Google, which we may have done this in class, I think we did actually, it gives you this weird E plus 67. That's old school single line display scientific notation. And a lot of students just see that and they get panicked, which is why I love the Big Number Calculator. So in this homework, you're pretty much just going to be using the X times Y button. The factorial is great for this, but this is pretty much the only one you're going to be using. All right, use it in good health.